Alright, back again, Luke here, and I realized that there were a couple of things that I was going to mention in my last video, but I didn't get a chance to mention them, and those were a couple of the games that I have picked up recently for the x68000. Hopefully when I get this thing running, I'll be able to show you guys some of these games, but some of the games, I bought this game here off the auctions. This is Dragon Buster. And this is a Japanese game. I'm sure that some of you have played it or seen it before, but really kind of fun, cool, quirky game. Kind of similar, I guess, to Legend of Zelda: not Link to the Past, Link's Awakening. But a little side-scrolling, kind of slash 'em up. Really cool little game. It's only one disc, and let's see if we can open this up here. Game with the instructions. And you can see the disc right here. And the disc itself is in pretty nice condition overall. There's no real kind of mold or anything going on the disc. Sometimes what happens with these discs is they get a little bit moldy and they don't work. But this one seems to be in pretty good condition. Still has the card and everything in it, so I'm looking forward to giving that a shot. There were a few different games that were released for this series. They're the video game Anthology series, and this one's Volume 7, but they had different ones like Pac-Land and things like that. Maybe I'll pick up some more here in the future, but that's one that I got off the auctions recently. I paid about 20 bucks for it. You can see the original price here was 5,300 yen, so a bit expensive. Another one that I picked up, really good classic, is Space Harrier. And this one here, the guy didn't mention what kind of condition it's in, but it's definitely been sitting somewhere like a dusty place for a long time. The disc itself is not in the best of condition, and I don't know if the camera will actually pick this up or not, but there is a bit of dust or film on the disc itself, which is kind of like a mold or, you know, some kind of, I don't know what it is, some kind of texture that just should not be there, but the camera's probably not going to pick it up. But this one might work, might not work, I'm not so sure, so I might have to try and use this as a test disc to make sure that the x68000 Expert HD is working correctly. But I do have Space Harrier here, and it's kind of cool. There's a lot of great games that were made for this, and you can see the back here. It's got some pretty cool artwork to it, and not too shabby. I paid about 20 bucks for this one as well. When I went down to get some capacitors here for my my project, I also did come across a store that had a couple of even cooler x68000 games, and one of those was Daytona Twin B. And these cases here are pretty big. They are really large in size. It has a cardboard cover here, and the cardboard cover slides off. Probably won't be able to do this one-handed, but just kind of slide that off there. And on the back of the box you can see here, graphics-wise, looks fantastic. Really, really nice looking game. And inside the boxes here, these are the plastic boxes. They have a flip open case, and the instruction manual is pretty large as well. But all color manual, and it shows everything about the game. And this one is 2 discs, so you can see here disc A and B, but these discs actually do also have some kind of film or residue on the disc itself. As you can probably see right there, you can see how it's kind of dirty, and hopefully these will be okay as well. I don't know if by putting those in the disk drive it'll clear that up, but you can see a little bit of the residue right there. But yeah, this thing's a 2-disc set. This thing was all pre-wrapped and everything, so it must have been just sitting there for a long time, and that was the main reason why these discs kind of get a film over them, or they say like a mold. This one doesn't look so great, as you can see there. That actually looks pretty bad. But I don't know, maybe I'll try and see if I can just slightly clean that off, maybe with just a Q-tip or something. Not the best, but I paid 20 bucks for this one, and hopefully it will work. I'm not too sure. Finally, the game that I saw this was something that it caught the corner of my eye as I was going to the checkout here. I just figured I'd pick up this one game. But I went to the checkout and I was going to ask the guy about a couple of different games, a couple of the rarer games, and as I was looking down inside the glass case, I saw a lot of MSX2 games, and over in the corner, to the far right of the counter, literally covered in dust, was this game here. Camacho Dracula. Now this is an extremely rare game for the x68000, and this one had a price tag on it of $150, and normally I would probably say no way, but this is one of the only, I think, one of two games that I have left in order to complete my collection for the Castlevania series, and this is a fantastic game. So looking at the price tag on it, I told the guy, I said, look, can you open this up? I want to take a look at it. So he dusted off the top of it. It did have some plastic on it. Dusted off the top cover of it and opened it up, and the games are basically immaculate. But as you can see here on the back, has the scenes from the game itself. This is a really great game, and like I said, it's a very rare game to find. So when I saw it, I just kind of jumped on it. Didn't even think twice about it. But once again, the cover here slides off. And as you can see here, has the same plastic case, and the case is in really nice condition. Has the manual here, and this manual is in black and white, but has all of the different screenshots to the game. Tells you the directions that you can use on it with the keyboard. Hopefully this game doesn't need the keyboard. I was talking to Chris online today, and he was doing some research on this x68000, and for some games the keyboard is needed 100% in order to start some of the games, so I might have to go and pick up the keyboard, which is going to be a little bit of a rough deal because those keyboards are pretty rare. But this manual is in very, very nice condition. I would say almost mint condition, just perfect. And came with the card, also came with a sticker, which is pretty cool. You can peel that off. And came with the two games, and these games are in beautiful condition, just mint condition. So got game A, and then disc B, but just fantastic condition. But this is a game that I've been wanting to get my hands on for a long time. As soon as I found out that it existed, I wanted to get my hands on this game, because I'm a huge Castlevania fan, and I've loved all of the different games in the series. I've had the I have the Castlevania 68,000 version game for the PlayStation 1 that was in the Castlevania Chronicles, but I definitely wanted to have the original game itself. And coming across it the other day, really on a whim, but I knew that trying to find this game again was probably going to be extremely rare. I decided to kind of bite the bullet, and I bought it just as quickly as I could. So, but yeah, I just thought I'd show you guys some of the different games that I have here for the system, and as soon as I get this thing up and running, I'm going to show you guys some gameplay. Hopefully all these games will play with no problems here. I'm going to have to try and give Daytona Twin B a little bit of a cleanup here on that other disc, because I don't like the way it looks. But yeah, these are my recent pickups here for the x68000. So just want to share this with you and show you what I've got going on so far. But that's about all for me for right now. Like always, I'll put up another video here soon. So thanks for watching.